Alright, so basically I used to roll with this nigga named John in high school. And like we used to like be cool as shit. Like that was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to roll with each other. And he lived right down the street, so we used to always meet each other like in school and outside school, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I got in a fight, you know what I'm saying, he jumped in. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? We used to like do some shit. Like we used to like scam and you know what I'm saying, steal and shit like that. And like basically I got like locked up because of the nigga and shit like that. So I really like fuck with the nigga after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way he do it, the way he was doing shit wasn't smart.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I couldn't fuck with it. I had to stay away from that shit. So to make a long story short, like years later, I heard about, you know what I'm saying, he had got killed because he had broken into somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing it was a police officer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he got shot and killed.
Sorry to hear that, man.
He was young as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga didn't even get a chance to like live half of what could have been his life out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's always wild to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And a young nigga just throw his life away for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You can just get out there and go get it, but you would rather like try to take the easy way out and gamble that shit and gamble your life and lose it.
Risk your life.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Sad, man. You know, man, I got sort of a similar story about a brother of mine. Lesson I'll never forget, you know what I mean? Yeah, my brother, I called him my brother, we ain't even blood. You know, his mother, my mother knew each other 10 years before we were even born, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then us, so we grew up together. Only friend I ever known, from the jump. So, he's always been an asshole. From the jump, you know what I mean? That's my man though, you see what I'm saying? Like, no matter what. He an asshole, that's my nigga, I got his back, he always in some shit. I'm right there, you see what I'm saying, period. That ain't me, but I ain't gonna not fuck with my brother, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know, he ain't always like that, but when we get to that point, then he like that, point blank, you know what I mean? So, I just happy to be there, you know what I mean? So, he get kicked out of every school, you know what I mean? So he came and move with us. Boom, Mark, can Renzo come up here? Yeah, got you. Come to McDonough. He get kicked out of that town, you know what I mean? Easy, you know what I mean? With a month and a half, whatever. He said one thing to my mother. He said, you need to shut up. Look at that boy, I said, he said, one more thing ever in your life, I'm gonna put your head through that wall. He said, one more word right now, I'm gonna put your head through that wall right there. And he ain't say a word, man. He ain't even blink at me. Like, the dude that'll stand up to any and everybody on the planet. You know what I mean? First time I ever had to come at him, he ain't say a word. Boom. You know, I ain't seen him for a year and a half. I seen him a year later, right?
Right.
Excuse me, back to the joke. Seen him a year later, right? And I was with actually my blood cousin, Marcus. We was in the PG Mall, whatever, back in the day, Plaza, whatever. And my cousin, I see him and some dude. And I'm like, that's the only thing I remember. It's the last time I seen him. I tell my cousin, I said, they jump out here this mall, we know how to whoop their ass right in this mall. He's like, all right, back. You know what I mean? Went up to him. It was nothing but love, man. I'm like, just straight, everything opposite of what the fuck I thought it was gonna be, you know what I mean? And I seen him, you know, dapped him up, told him I love you, brother, you know what I mean? Last time I seen him, 6 months later, he was killed, you know what I mean?
Wow.
It was like it was meant for me to see him at that time, because it was a year before the last time I seen him, you know what I mean? Just to let him know that I love you, you know what I mean? And that, you know,
That's what's up.
I'll always be with me, you know what I mean? And he died 6 months later, you know what I mean? And, that was back in '05, and that's what really got me on this music shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he told me, he said it's a lot, he told me back in like '04, '03 or some shit like that. He said it's a lot of stupid music making a lot of money out here, and you got somebody need to hear. You know what I mean? So from that point there, I just wanted to be different from all this stupid music that's out here.
Right.
Make my own money, you know what I mean? From my genre of what's going on around here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's a lesson I always learn. Like, I'll always be happy. I can live with that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even though I ain't talk to him, but you know, I can live with that.
Mm-hmm.
That changed my life right here.
Definitely, man. So man, what y'all, man, on another subject, man, what y'all got going on, man, for this year? What's your goal? What's y'all goals for this year? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you trying to get done by the time?
Definitely a lot of music, a lot of
While Trump around.
a lot of trapper designing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of all that shit, man. I'm out here this year.
Right.
I'm out here every year.
Right. You was already out here.
Yeah,
you out here.
took a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up.
I got a little. I'm actually working on an album now, like all the original beats instead of, you know, because like I said, all the music I made is probably basically just a little practice to me. Because like I say, nobody ever heard it but me. And like you said, I done the same track over and over.
And me, that's why it's in me.
Yeah, just in me. Ain't nobody
me.
else. Some motivational enthusiast. Hey, ended alone, you know. I'm all by myself. It'd be a mess, man. Like, it's just me. And I could take on the whole, you know, it's this movie called Perfume, The Story of a Murder. I want somebody to look that up and look at that movie. And that's my album. Remember that.
That's
so
what's up.
You look it up, you look at that movie, that's my album called Perfume, the epic story of a murder or something like that. But, you know, I just want to have the independent, you know, all by myself, and make a movement so strong that I can start. I want to start a nonprofit. To be honest with you, see what I'm saying? Like, I want this money to go to what I feel it should go to instead of really going to me. You know what I mean? Of course, I'll have some sort of a percentage of something. You know what I'm saying? From just this nonprofit, I might have other companies, but I want a nonprofit to be what my main goal is to help. So somehow, you know, make these, you know, collaborations with people to get these centers and stuff out here and materials and stuff, just whatever it is that's needed, man. Because, you know, if our kids grow up, you know, thinking that what's going on now is how things work, you see what I'm saying? Then it's like it's instilled to them as they get older, you see what I'm saying? So they want to do that also, because that's what they know, that's what they learn, you see what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that we tell it the way it should be to save us all. You see what I'm saying? Instead of everybody trying to be greedy, man. They say, yeah, Trump gonna make everybody a lot of money, all right, but on what expense, man? You know what I mean? And is this how we really want our children to grow up thinking this is how we're supposed to be living right now? You know what I mean? So this is important to me to make sure the image that I show when I come out or when I speak or when I'm trying to, you know, say anything about anything, I'm trying to help people. So.
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
That led into my last question I wanted to ask. That's what I basically wanted to ask y'all. Okay, basically, hypothetically, if you got a sponsor endorsement, or no, when you reach your endorsements, and let's say hypothetically it was for 100,000, and let's say 10% had to be given to some type of cause, like, what would be your cause? And basically, I see that you already said your foundation. You wanted to go back to a youth foundation?
Yeah. It's actually something that I've been thinking about, never really putting it together. I can talk about it, I guess, what's going to call it, the Ebony Palmore Foundation, you know what I mean?
Okay.
She's actually ex-fiance, man. She passed away from cancer back in 2011. She actually came up with this acronym, because you know I make music, she called it Lyric, and she was like, it's called Living Young While Reiterating Intelligence Creatively, you know what I mean? And I want to make that this nonprofit organization to Go out. It don't
That's
matter what
what's
type
up,
of
man.
art you got,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If you're beautiful at something, somebody gonna help you blossom more at that. We're gonna make sure you get that type of attention.
Okay, that's great, and that's peace. That's peace for the community. Greedy, same question. Got 100,000 on the table. They tell you, you know what I'm saying, take 10%, do something good. 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely, first of all, I would definitely take 20% of that and like donate it to like a foundation for socks. You know what I'm saying, for the homeless. Socks, because socks is the most overlooked item that the homeless need. You know what I mean?
Right. I know just being outside alone when, you know what I'm saying, your feet getting cold and, you know what I'm saying, we got a chance to do something about it. Like, we can go in the house and, you know, put on an extra layer of socks, but just stuck in that position.
Take 20% of that and like start a business. And you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be strictly socks. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give that to the homeless. You know what I'm saying, to the prison system. You know what I'm saying, because I know like they got that system set up to fuck us up. So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, even if it's like the slightest thing. You know what I mean? So like basically do that, and then for the rest of that jump, I'm gonna spend half of that on my clothing line, District Dojo, because I want that jump to be like an imprint clothing line, like Nike and Adidas and shit like that.
Hey, make sure y'all check out District Dojo.
That's what's up, man.
Make sure y'all check out District Dojo.
Definitely.
Cool shit, man.
And I'm gonna spend the rest of that on publicity. Shit like that. So make sure everybody sees it.
Right, shit, man. Hey, y'all heard it right here, man. Two real good dudes, man.
Appreciate it.
Greedy E,
Definitely
Sensei,
appreciate the opportunity.
District
You already
Dojo.
know, man.
Yeah.
Anytime, man. Y'all welcome, man. We, you know what I'm saying. We talk, sit down, talk, man. We gonna put it straight out there, man. We ain't cutting too much, man. We, you know what I mean. It's real. You know what I mean. True stories. You know what I mean. Appreciate y'all, man. ODENTV, ODMV, True Stories. That's what this called. And he was getting into the geography too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of talk right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother. We can go into a whole nother episode with that, man. But man, like definitely look out for these dudes, man. They real, they always been working, man. They continue to work and look out for them, cause you definitely gonna see them. I can promise you that. Yeah.
Hey, anybody y'all want to shout out?
Oh yeah. Shout out, first of all, shout out District Dojo. You know what I'm saying? You already know, like that shit's about to be big. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga OGK, we out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mink, all that shit they got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out ODENTV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Pone, we out here.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shit about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Subscribe. For real.
You already know. We're gonna shout out the fam, you know, man. Thanks for having me come through.
You already know, brother.
Like
I say anytime, man.
Appreciate
We
it,
ain't
bro.
trying, like we ain't on this. We don't try. This is just, you know what I mean.
We just here.
We here in the flesh. You know what I mean. We talking to each other. That's all. You know what I mean.
Shout out, you know, ALWP, you know, Acton Lane, Western Parkway. You know, always live with pride. You know, we always gonna rep that till we die. You know what I'm saying? No slacking. Just shit. IA ended alone entertainment. You know what I mean? IAENT. You know.
Hey, one more time with y'all social sites before y'all go too. Now you can go ahead and finish out your shout out. I just want to make sure y'all.
I ain't got too many people around me. You know, I can Lane and myself. You know what I mean? So
That's what's up.
we out here. We got folks out Toledo. Shout out to all them. You know that. I've been up there a couple times making music. You know what I mean? Real good people up there doing real good things. You see what I'm saying? So I got to be looking out for my man. Hey, if anybody ever seen Gangsta Preach, all love. I'm looking for Gangsta Preach. I'm looking for Baby Joker. All love now. You know what I mean? Gangsta Preach, Baby Joker, Annie Loke out Toledo. Gangsta Preach and Baby Joker, they out here in the city somewhere. All love. Tell them Yellow out here. They know who Yellow is. You know what I mean? Tell them holler at me. Here on this post, let somebody know. I'm looking for you. I mean, all love.
Shout out Gangsta Preach, man. I hope, man. Yeah.
You know who I am. You send me music everywhere. You know exactly who I am, brother. I'm looking for you. I need that good Gangsta Preach, man. I'm telling y'all, this is the man.
Yeah. They don't need to understand.
They don't, man. Let them know.
That shit crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? We out here.
It's been another ODMV True Story. Hey, make sure y'all check these guys out. Shout out one more time. Y'all know y'all rocking with the network.
UTG
Peace out
Radio.
to the brothers.